When to file ISF for Wedges sandals. Welcome back to our channel, where we discuss all things related to customs brokerage and international trade. In today's video, we're going to dive into the topic of importer security filing, ISF, for wedges and sandals. As you may know, importer security filing is a requirement imposed by U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, for most cargo that is being imported into the United States. It's an electronic filing that provides the CBP with essential information about the inbound shipment before it arrives at the port of entry. Now, let's talk specifically about wedges and sandals. The question is, when should you file an ISF for these types of footwear? The answer lies in understanding the classification and value of the goods. When it comes to wedges and sandals, they typically fall under the category of footwear in the Harmonized System, HS, code, which is an internationally standardized system for classifying traded products. It's essential to determine the correct HS code for accurate filing. So, when should you file the ISF for wedges and sandals? In general, the ISF must be filed at least 24 hours before the goods are loaded onto a vessel bound for the United States. However, there are some exceptions to this rule. One of the exceptions is the 10+2 rule, which applies to containers being transported by ocean vessel. Under this rule, importers are required to provide specific information regarding the shipment, including the ISF, no later than 24 hours before the cargo is laden onto the vessel at the foreign port. Another important aspect to consider when filing the ISF is the customs bond requirement. A customs bond is a financial guarantee that ensures compliance with customs regulations and covers any potential duties, taxes, or penalties that may arise. Now, let's briefly discuss the customs bond related to the ISF. If you're a regular importer, you likely already have a continuous bond in place. This bond covers not only the ISF filing but also the entry process and any subsequent customs transactions. However, if you're an occasional importer, you may need to obtain a single entry bond specifically for the ISF. It's crucial to have accurate and timely information when filing the ISF for wedges and sandals. The required data includes the seller's name and address, the manufacturer's name and address, the consignee's name and address, and a detailed description of the goods, among other things. Finally, it's worth noting that the ISF filing is the responsibility of the importer of record, which means it falls on the entity or individual that is listed as the receiver of the goods in the shipping documents. However, importers often work with customs brokers to ensure a smooth and compliant filing process. In conclusion, filing the importer security filing, ISF, for wedges and sandals follows the general rule of filing at least 24 hours before the goods are loaded onto a vessel bound for the United States. It's crucial to determine the correct HS code, understand any exceptions such as the 10+2 rule, and ensure compliance with the customs bond requirement. Thank you for joining us today and learning about the importance of filing the ISF for wedges and sandals. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more valuable content. Stay tuned for our upcoming videos on customs brokerage and international trade. Disclaimer note below.